All right. The fifth test in the functional movement screen. It's called the active straight leg raise. This is going to test hip mobility, and what we're going to test is supine hip flexion. All right? The position that you get into, you start with that 2x6 on the floor. You sit your legs over it so that your knees are right over the middle of the 2x6. What you have to watch out for is when you're sitting up and you change to a supine position, your knees are going to kind of migrate backwards a little bit, all right? So you got to start out with them a little bit forward of where you want them to be. And I'm still forward, so now I'm going to adjust. So now my knees are right over the 2x6, all right? Hip flexion is going to be this motion right here, all right? But you need to measure the range of motion. So what you do is you put the dowel in a certain position, and that position is halfway between the crease of the knee and the ASIS bony landmark, all right? So you have to kind of know where that is. You can check that out before you start the test. Usually the person that's giving you the test is going to hold the dowel for this. All right, so you get the dowel in the right position, your knees are in the right position. You have to keep your right knee down on the board in order to measure left hip flexion. So we get that knee, get everything placed right. You perform the test. Okay, there it is. And that's the test that you rate. You go over, you get that dowel in the right place, okay? You perform the test, and that is the score right there that you're going to rate. Now, you can see that my right leg, I can't get my heel past the dowel, all right? So you change the position of the dowel, and you have to move it toward the 2x6 to see if you can get your foot past it. Now, I can't reach down that far, so I just want you, I'm about 6 inches past the dowel right here. So what you do is you take a look at that and just estimate as to whether or not you think I could get my heel past the dowel if I pushed it 6 inches farther down toward my feet, all right? So here's the dowel, and here's the test. And I definitely would be able to get my heel past it. But of course, that's going to be a different score when you rate it, okay? All right, so that's the active straight leg raise. Rate the test.